Page 4. The objectives of this particular session would like to understand the concept of marketing the company and or your product. To gain a better understanding, appreciation of positioning and its relationship to successful marketing. This morning we're going to talk an awful lot about positioning your business. And positioning means how is it different from all of the other businesses? How is your business different from Walmart? How is your business different than Peterson's Jeweler? How is your business different from Tom's Insurance? Whatever it might be. And that's what you have to stress to individuals, because if you do that, then people are going to understand why I should come to you. Okay? And we're going to again talk about that because that's so very important. To learn the principles of good advertising copy and layout techniques to gain better results from advertising. Boy, you can do all of this positioning and marketing, but if you don't come across with good advertising message, what you're doing there is this. Right? You're not communicating, right? You've got the message, right? But you're not communicating it to the public. And that happens too often, is that people have a tremendous business, and they are very, very good, but they don't relay that to the public. And advertising is the way of doing that. To understand what media is best for the business, okay? Again, I truly believe that newspaper is best. There are some media that work well with newspapers. We're going to talk about that this morning, and choosing the one that is best for you. To develop an understanding of how to budget and plan advertising campaigns. You work too hard for your money to waste it. You work too hard for it, so therefore what we want to do is make sure that we're investing it correctly, okay? To learn how to track advertising in order to avoid wasting advertising dollars, okay? How many of you track your advertising? You figure out where your customers are coming from your advertising. Okay. How do you do that, sir?
I monitor it, the calls that we're getting.
Okay. You ask them, where did you hear from? Okay. We're going to talk about that as one way. We're going to talk about how that can be maybe not the best way, because a lot of times people will tell you things that they don't really relate to and they're not real sure about. But that is, again, if you're doing it, that's great. So we're going to talk about how to track your advertising. To realize the importance of follow-up to your advertising campaigns for maximum results. I believe that follow-up to your advertising is so very important. How many times have you gone into a business and you said, I would like to see those chairs that are on sale? And they say, we have chairs on sale? We have chairs on sale. I called up a business the other day for some furniture. All right, I needed some bookshelves in the office, and I looked in the newspaper, saw an ad. I called up the business and I said, I'd like to have you give me the dimensions of that bookshelf that you have on sale today. Because they didn't put the dimensions in the newspaper. They should have done that so that I would be that much more familiar with it. But the person said, we don't have an ad in the paper today. And I said, well, yeah, you have it right here. No, sir, we run on Tuesday. I'm already irritated with her, right? She says, I don't want your business. We don't have an ad in the paper. And now she's arguing with me. And I said, ma'am, on page A19, there's an ad. It's a 2-column by 7-inch ad, and it's advertising your bookshelf. And she says, we always run that on Thursday, not on Tuesday. And I said, ma'am, do you have a paper there? She says, yeah. I said, would you go get the paper and look on page A19? She comes back and says, gee, somebody made a mistake. Yeah, and she's making a big mistake, right? And she says, I didn't know we had an ad in the paper, okay? The manager decided to run Tuesday that particular week, all right? Didn't inform the staff, all right? Could have sold me, but I was already irritated, right? I didn't want to go into that business. And too often we advertise, but we don't communicate to our sales staff what we're advertising. And so therefore, that's so very important. I would like you at the bottom of the page there, page 4, you see a big white space there, put as big as you want to, a big triangle there. A big triangle. Bottom of page 4 there. And I would like you to put at the bottom of that triangle a very important word, and that is marketing. Because marketing is so crucial to your success in order to be effective in your business. Marketing. On one other side, doesn't matter which, put the word advertising. Because once you've marketed yourself, once you understand who you are, now you have to advertise that to the public, right? And on the other side, put the word planning. If you're not planning effectively, you're not going to be successful. Folks, that's your map of success. MAP, marketing, advertising, and planning. You do those three things, and you do them effectively, you're going to increase your chances of being successful in business. There's no guarantees. I'm not here to say I have the absolute solution. But I believe you work those three things together, you're going to increase your chances of being successful. You want to make sure that your business is successful. Look at these three things of advertising, marketing, and positioning and planning of your business.